tomatoes. I see. No flakes left behind. It is something I actually would get again and again and again. Oh man, all the years I've been bypassing this leads to this moment right here.
It's another Welcome to Turkey episode. Episode number 8, you guys. So shout out to Boo Nadir, man. You guys make sure to tune into all of Boo Nadir's content because he doesn't just have food. He has other content on there too, man. So you guys make sure you follow, subscribe, post notifications.
Turn them on.
Turn them on. And you know who we are. We are the Real Food Addicts 954.
Yes, sir.
You know who I am. I'm Tim. You already know who this is.
Jamil, you know.
That part. And this is Welcome to Turkey.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. Younger, I love desserts. I love sweets. I had a sweet tooth. As I got older, I stopped liking sweets just because of how I was feeling, but I started to like higher end. So no longer really sweets, more of decadences. Like more like, you know, the little things, the little ice cream and a spoon. Like I'll do something like that, you know, but just gonna getting a jug of ice cream, nah, I'm not. I don't do stuff like that. I'm not that dessert guy.
For myself, if you guys don't know, this is my brother. We knew each other about 20 years. We grew up with each other. And yeah, when we was younger, you know, we got the ice cream truck riding around, ice cream, whatever. But you know, like I said, as we got older, those type of things didn't really hit as much. So never really big on desserts, like not too much pastries, but looking forward to what Boo Nadir has for us today. This is an interesting take here. First, I'm gonna say, tomatoes. I see. But fortunately, thankfully, I only see a little half a tomato thing. So appreciate that, Boo Nadir and Chef and Company. So we got some pickles here. I love me some pickles.
All right, you guys. So we are about to indulge in börek.
Remember how you did that open face sandwich thing, whatever. I'm gonna do something similar to that, right? This looks like it's gonna be really hard to finesse, but you know what? Forget the fork. I'm not even gonna.
Let's get in there. Let's
All
go.
Right, gonna be...
Cheers.
I like it.
This is actually very good.
I did not know what to expect. Go ahead and clean them off a little bit.
The börek by itself,
Nice and flaky.
soft. It has a flavor that lingers, and I like that.
It seems a little buttery. Is there anything inside? I didn't even check.
There is.
Which is good because it's not overpowering. Almost like a cream cheese situation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
Is it sour cream?
No, it's feta cheese.
Feta cheese.
That's a good,
I like it, you know?
And the veggies with it definitely, it still complements it. That's crazy.
I hope you guys don't think we're hyping it up when we say that the veggies add to every dish.
Every
It's
dish.
a literal fact.
Why our chefs over here don't do stuff like this? I love the flaky texture of it though.
I'm getting pretty messy over here, bro.
I see that. I'm eating flakes and all. No flakes left behind.
Börek.
Look at this. First, presentation. It gets a 10 because of how surprising to me that was together. I never thought to put a pastry dish with veggies like that. And because of that, it was like, it's unexpected and I didn't know what to expect, you know? That definitely gets a 10 for me. As far as the dish goes, that's pushing a 10 too. I ain't gonna lie, it was really good because it complemented each other well enough that it did go together. That dough was perfection.
Right,
Right?
something
And
this doughy.
feta cheese, definitely a good situation there. It is something I actually would get again and again and again. And it's not heavy.
All right, so I'm gonna second what you're saying. Me, myself, I would have to give it a 10 because I cannot consider that a dessert.
Wait, so technically that's supposed to be a dessert?
This is supposed to be a
Oh my gosh. Oh, I was
It's supposed to be a pastry.
okay. Oh,
I'll give it a 10 as far as appearance. I'll give it a 9.5 as far as taste. Actually, I'll give it a 10 as far as taste.
That tastes really
That
good.
was good. That was
I like
good.
that one.
So, Boo Nadir, the 10 and to the chef. Thank you guys. You guys did your thing.
You
Dish
guys
number 1.
you guys are nailing these dishes.
Yeah, knocked it out of the park. Okay.
This looks like a pastry at the bottom still. But yeah, we got some nuts. This is like some type of pastry.
No, definitely has some pastries.
That is a pastry situation.
I love the
Low-key.
pistachios on top.
Aha!
Yeah, you know, so I'm digging the pistachios
You
on
know,
top.
I do like pistachios.
I'm interested in what this is
I
called.
am. I'm definitely interested in what's it called.
What is this?
Baklava.
Baklava.
Okay. You know, between movies, grocery stores, and all type of stuff, I've seen the word
Ran across the earth.
I don't think I've ever tried it though. Oh man, all the years I've been bypassing this leads to this moment right
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Oh, chef said, if you want to get adventurous and experience the real experience, flip it upside down so that top is hitting your tongue first.
Okay.
So then, like, all right, ready?
Hold on. Nah,
You
all
ruined
right.
it.
All right. So I got the best part right here. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Okay, it's sweet. That's good. I like it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep eating it upside down just cause.
No, literally. Because the sugar is at the bottom of when they cook it. But you don't want that hitting your tongue first. Because it's going to take away the whole other flavors. So it makes sense to have the nuts on top, flip it over, get all those flavors first, then let that sweet rush come in. This is an intriguing dish here.
That's very sweet for me. Sweet like how we're accustomed with all the saturated sugars and artificial flavors and all this extra stuff. It's designed in a way where it still can be sweet, give you that sugar, you know, that you're looking for as far as like a taste or just to kill that want for some sugar, but not be too bad for your health. It's eating that and then looking at it and just seeing what's there. It doesn't seem like something that if you ate too much of it, you're gonna get diabetes. You probably will at some point, but you know.
You know what I'm gonna say about it? The size of it lets you know again.
They let you know that yes, you get your sweetness, but we're limiting how much.
Right.
The presentation was killer. That's another 10 for me. I believe if I was a person that really dig sweets and sugars and stuff like that, that would also be a 10. I feel like it hits all the way across the board. But for me personally, I would have to kind of dial it down and make it an 8. And mainly because of what, unbiased opinion, personal opinion, mainly because of what I'm somewhat accustomed to, of the type of candies and sweets and sugars. Eating things like M&Ms and Snickers and all that stuff. That's what I'm used to. And not necessarily having a dish that is that sweet, that sugary and stuff like that, but be a pastry of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood. So me myself, I would definitely give it a 10 as far as presentation. And I agree with you as far as flavor-wise. Flavor-wise, because I'm not a dessert person. If I did like sweets, that'd be a 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10. So far as me, I give it a 10 as far as presentation, especially with the nuts on top and everything. It looked amazing. As far as taste, I would give it an 8.5, you know, because it was really good. But I'm just not a dessert person, so it can't be a 10 to me, just to me. But this will be a 10 to you for sure.
Hold on to your forks, knives, and napkins, because we got a bonus.
Oh, man.
Another dessert.
Oh, man.
That's like a Jello.
Hey,
Hey, this is like Ghostbusters or something.
nah, just like, oh man.
Okay, so back to, is this pistachios again?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that just 'cause you said it.
No,
yeah.
for sure, definitely pistachios on it.
This is like layered or just, it's just,
It is
right?
layered,
It looks
yeah.
a layered situation.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not gonna lie, I cannot get over this like Jello-ish. I'm digging the burnt charge.
yeah, I'm
situation
digging that.
there.
I'm digging that.
I like
I'm
that,
digging
and
that.
it makes me feel like there's gonna be an explosion of 2 separate flavors in this dish.
Oh, I like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do you think this
Don't
interesting thing is called?
Don't even try to insult the fact that you think I can come up with a name that I would think that this is.
Kazandibi.
Kazandibi.
Okay. That's that roll. Let's
Ugh.
go. I think you gotta go back in.
I think this is something that you have to have acquired taste for. Okay. So I don't like the burnt part too much. I think it might be a little bit too burnt, too charred.
I actually like this. I think for you, texture is big.
Yeah.
And the way that this has its own jiggle, I think threw you off to add its own jiggle. But no, this is actually tasty, bro. I like the burnt. The burnt kind of gives like a little edge of extra flavor.
I really like the interior part of it. This part, I love this. Although it's not exploding with flavor, the flavor that I do get from it, I like that part. This charred area It's too much of a burnt flavoring. I don't feel like it complements too well. And it overpowers the flavor of the interior. And I like that. That's the part I like about it, the interior. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but I don't think I'd have this again. Or if there's a way for it to not be as burnt. I need to watch that flavor, that burnt part.
You really don't like the burnt, huh?
So, presentation, I'm gonna go with a good 8.5 on that.
Okay.
Maybe even a 9. The jiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of, that threw me off because it made me instantly think of something like Jello type of thing. But it was amusing to see it do that while still be sturdy enough on the plate to not move itself. Like you see it just slide around the plate, but you know the top part of it is, you know, hit one of those, hit a little Harlem Shake on them or something, right? So I definitely dig the presentation. As far as taste, to me it didn't complement the entire dish well. I didn't like it. I wouldn't order this. And as far as like taste, I'm giving that a 4. I'm going a 4 with that. I'm going pretty low with that one. I don't even like the aftertaste. Like the aftertaste was not sitting well with me either. I can't even wash this out of my mouth fast enough.
So, what I would say, this to me honestly is a decadence. This isn't. I don't really look at this like a piece of cake. I look at because with the char, with the roll, with everything that's actually done with this. This is something that I would order because I like a decadence. Something that had been charred, that had been rolled. It's like an experiment, you know? That's the type of dessert I personally like. So appearance threw me off with the jiggle. So appearance, appearance, I would give 7. Taste, I would give a 9.5. I like this a lot. This is a dessert that I would have. I would order this type of dessert.
Matter of fact, you can look at the dish and tell who like what dish more. Because usually my plate is like spotless, but
Well, it's funny how you said that you didn't like the burnt part. So Chef had made so much of that white pudding that there was actually enough to make another dish. It has a whole separate name and everything for it.
Really?
You guys want to try it? And
Okay. So pretty much what you're saying is that this is the same dish, just without the char on it.
pretty much. That's what they say. So far, it pretty much looks like it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that
the jiggly wiggly.
The jiggly wiggly on the regular, so it still got a little, but without it being on that flat plate, you can't see it as much. But just know the jiggle is there.
The jiggle is there, and also this does have a different name, Muhallebi.
It's so crazy how like the dish is similar, but the name is so
completely different. Take away the char, it's Muhallebi. Brother?
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like this better. Without that burnt part, oh my gosh. Now, don't get me wrong. The burnt part is something to get at least once, just for the sake of taste experience, just to add to the experience. If I ate this dish more often, I'm getting this version, not that version. I like this version so much better.
This is something I can eat for sure.
Muhallebi. As you can see, Dundada. That was a good one. So this, yeah, I'm going this one. This one definitely gets that 4 goes definitely to a good 8 at least.
Okay.
And I love pistachios, and you're right. I definitely could take pistachios so much.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So I mean, with this is a delicious dish. I love the first one. This one just is more plain. Like it gives a yogurt vibe, but the taste doesn't. The taste is still
no
yogurt. The taste is still
don't taste like it.
10 to 9, 10. But the presentation isn't the same presentation. Obviously, this probably wasn't even meant for presentation purposes. You know, so I'll give it like a 6 because of that. But taste-wise, this is still a 10. So if you guys like desserts, there's 2 versions of this.
And that's even more crazy to have the same thing
and
be 2 different desserts. 2 different desserts, 2 different names, but it's the same thing.
You know why? Because chefs read minds like he did yours. Bro, he did this because he was like, he thought he was like, Jamel. You know?
Shout out to Chef. Shout out to Boo Nadir. Oh my gosh.
You guys are awesome. Seriously, man. We've been loving traveling these dishes, this exploring path of exploring turkey dishes, you know, with the real food at It's 954, man. This has been a pleasure, man. So thank you, Boo Nadir. These episodes will only be on his channel, so guys, make sure you subscribe, like, follow, and turn on all post notifications for another episode that will be at your chest as soon as you know it.
and then that food will be in your stomach after that.
Bingo.
Ah.